Good afternoon. Welcome to Greensboro, North Carolina, home of Carolina Aircraft. I'm George Johnson, the Bonanza Man, and today we're here to look at a beautiful 1990 model Baron 58, November 3041 Lima. Let's take a look. November 3041 Lima only has 3,300 hours total time since new. The engines only have 1,593 hours since factory new, and the props were just overhauled at the annual in October of 2014, and they have less than 25 hours since major overhaul. November 3041 Lima is equipped with the ice boots. It's also equipped with hot props. These can get you out of inadvertent icing conditions. The airplane also has long-range fuel, 196 gallons usable, so you have better than a 1,200-mile range with reserves. And the airplane's very fast. With these IO 550 300 horsepower engines, this airplane is about a 200-knot airplane at cruise. November 3041 Lima has a very nice nose baggage compartment. You can put up to 300 pounds up here as long as you don't overload the airplane or get it out of CG. It's also large enough for golf bags as long as you take the woods out of the bag, put them in separately. And you'll notice it also is equipped with the spring thing, a modification that keeps the baggage door open and keeps it from hitting you in the head while you're putting in baggage. A great mod. The paint on November 3041 Lima is in excellent condition. It was painted new in 2007 by Sky Harbor Aircraft. And at that time, they also put in new thicker windows throughout the airplane to make it quieter. The airplane's in exceptional condition for its age. Their current owner has only owned 3041 Lima for a little over 2 years. He bought it for his Part 135 operation and is selling because they just didn't use the airplane very much. But he did a lot of great maintenance, you know, the 5-year items and that sort of thing. For instance, both props have been overhauled. It got a new ALT at the annual in October. It got new aircraft batteries. It had all the 12-month inspections done. The airplane got an overhauled standby artificial horizon. It got some new main tires. It had a new IFR certification that's next due in March of 2016. The engine's got the 5-year hose replacements. The airplane had the 600-hour instrument air pump replacements done. The landing gear motor has been overhauled. The fuel sight gauges have been replaced on both wings. The heater has been overhauled. Just a lot of great maintenance has been done to this airplane to make it a well above average airplane in terms of its maintenance and condition. One of the things people love about the Baron 58 is the big double cargo doors and club seating. Let's take a look. I think this interior is original except for the plastics and the headliner. But take a look at the condition of the seats. They're still in very good condition, as is the cabin table and the side walls. All the windows were replaced with thicker windows in 2007 when the airplane was repainted, so they're in great shape. Take a look at the condition of the headliner. It looks like it's been replaced because it looks brand new. And it's a very roomy cabin. I'm almost 6 feet tall and I've got plenty of headroom. I'm about 220 pounds. I've got plenty of elbow room, plenty of leg room. It's very comfortable. It's almost like sitting in an easy chair in my living room. One of my favorite features about the interior of the Baron 58 is how flexible it is. The rear seats can be folded up out of the way, just that easy, and you can take them out by just pulling these two pins. You don't need any tools. The seats come right out to give you more room. But let's say that everybody wants to face forward facing, or you want a lot of cargo back here. These center seats can be turned around forward facing. Again, with no tools. You've got a little pin that you pull on the seat tracks to pull the seat off the track. That seat goes on this side and this seat goes on that side because of the armrest in the middle. And these seats, when you turn them around forward facing, they have reclining seat adjusters so you can lay these seats down. November 3041 Lima has a very nice instrument panel with a lot of very nice upgraded equipment. Let's take a look starting on the pilot side. This is your nav GPS annunciator, and then we have a true airspeed indicator. This will read true airspeed by setting your altitude opposite your temperature. This is your artificial horizon, and it houses your flight director. You'll notice your flight director will come up. And then we have an encoding altimeter. Above your encoding altimeter is the FT100 altitude alerter. On the next row we have your 2-minute turn coordinator, and then we have an RMI. This shows your nav and your ADF pointers. And then we have a King KCS55A slaved HSI. This is your number one nav, number one GPS indicator, and this is what the autopilot follows. And then it has a vertical speed indicator. On the bottom row we have a King KRA10 radar altimeter. This is your number two nav indicator, and you'll notice it also has a glide slope, so it has two glide slopes. This is your DME. This is a KN63 DME with DME hold and nav1 and nav2 switching. And then we have a WX950 storm scope. Now let's take a look at your avionics stack. At the top we have a Garmin GMA340 audio panel with your 3-light marker beacon and a built-in 6-place intercom system. Below this is an Avionics FlightMax EX500 multifunction display, and this houses your color radar, your XM weather, and your charts. It has JEP charts and that sort of thing. Let's take a look at a couple pages here. This is your radar page, and if I put the radar in test mode, you'll notice that it'll start working and light up, that sort of thing. Go ahead and turn that off and go to the chart mode. It has your Jeppesen charts, and then we have a trip page, and we've got a flight plan in here to Winston-Salem, and this shows you your nearest airports, and then we have your auxiliary pages. Below this is your number one Navcom GPS, and this is a Garmin GNS 530W, so it has WAS. This is your number one nav page, which is like an HSI nav page. Then you have a number two nav page with a lot more information. And then we have your traffic page. This has the Mode S traffic. And then we have terrain, and it'll show red since we're on the ground. Below this is your Garmin GTX 330 Mode S transponder, and this also has your traffic. Beside your avionics stack, you have a JPI EDM 760 graphic engine monitor, and this also has fuel flow. Besides this, you have a standby artificial horizon, and then we have a King KR87 ADF with dual timers and dual frequency displays, and you'll notice we've had this on for about 8 minutes. Below this is your number two Navcom. This is a King KX165 digital Navcom. The airplane is equipped with the King KFC200 autopilot flight director slaved HSI system. It will shoot a fully coupled approach down to minimums, and you notice it also is equipped with yaw damp to give your passengers a smoother ride. 3041 Lima also has some extra equipment. It's equipped with a ventilation blower system, but it also has the Arctic Air portable air conditioner system that comes with it. And you'll notice it has pitot heat, fuel vent heat, stall warning heat, and prop heat. Now let's take a look at the pilot's control wheel. In the front we have a mic button or push to talk button. Then we have control wheel steering next to that. And then we have your autopilot disconnect button. The airplane is equipped with electric elevator trim, and this is your electric trim switch. In the center it has a control wheel clock, which doubles as a timer to time your approaches. On the right hand side of the control wheel we have a map light. This puts a light in your lap, a light in your outside air temperature gauge, and a light in your compass. Next to this is a transponder ident button, so you don't have to touch the transponder to ident. And then we have a frequency transfer and memory switch. The airplane is equipped with Rosen sun visors, and these are great for the pilot because the pilot can see traffic, but it also protects his eyes. And take a look at the condition of the windshield and windows. I've already mentioned that the airplane got new windshield and new windows in 2007, the thicker variety to make the airplane quieter. At that time, the owner also installed a pump-up pneumatic door seal to make it quieter. And the airplane has extra equipment like an Arctic air conditioning system that's portable. It has de-ice boots and hot props, pitot heat, fuel vent heat, and stall warning heat. If you want a great buy in an exceptional 1990 Baron 58 that's been maintained to Part 135 standards, you need to visit Carolina Aircraft in Greensboro, North Carolina, and take a look at November 3041 Lima. This airplane is equipped with the King KFC 200 Autopilot Flight Director Slaved HSI system. It also has yaw damp to give your passengers a smoother ride. The airplane has great avionics, including the EX500 multifunction display that displays your weather, your XM weather, and your charts. It has a Garmin 530W GPS Navcom with WAS that also displays your traffic and your nav information. The airplane is equipped with a radar altimeter and a lot of other great equipment. In addition to that, it comes with the Arctic Air-Cool portable air conditioning system, and it has long-range fuel. The airplane is equipped with de-ice boots and hot props. Visit Carolina Aircraft in Greensboro, North Carolina to see November 3041 Lima and all of our other great Bonanzas and Barons. Give us a call at 336-665-0300 and visit CarolinaAircraft.com to take a look at this beautiful Baron and all of our other gorgeous Bonanzas and Barons. Have a great day.